Good afternoon and welcome to the other side of Stockholm, Sweden. It's Friday the 20th of June today, the summer solstice, the longest day of the year, and I'm about to step aboard a ferry to Helsinki, Finland. But already I've got some concerns about it. That's it just over there, it's the Silja Serenade, but I'm starting to think I might have picked the wrong day to travel. And that's because even 2 hours before departure there's been a constant stream of people for about the last half hour, and most of them are children. And that's never good for filming a YouTube video. At least it'll be something different from Grimaldi, eh? It's a big ship though, I'm sure there'll be room for us all, but I really need to start doing my ferry trips out of season, don't I? But before I take a deep breath and go down that gangway, I'm going to try and find a supermarket. It'd be good to get some supplies before we go, but it doesn't look like there's much around here. Which way to go? I don't have long. I'd like to be on board in about 20 minutes, but I don't know where I'm going here. Nowhere by the looks of it. It is so quiet in Stockholm today. In fact, the only busy place I've seen is that ferry terminal. But don't worry, I'm not going to be a moan in this video like I was in Grimaldi. I'm going to take whatever Silja Line throws at me with a smile. But I would be a lot happier if I could find this supermarket. There we go. Is it open? No, it's all in darkness. You see, summer solstice, it's a big holiday in Sweden. I don't want to be negative, but this could be an omen of what's to come. We can't have a hungry Steve, but I don't have time to go anywhere else, so ferry prices it is. Any other day I'd be all stocked up and maybe sitting in this cafe, relaxing. It's just typical of me, isn't it, not to research what day this is. Oh well. On the bright side though, this ferry crossing to Helsinki and back again, it's branded as like a mini cruise, but it is still a ferry. It was only 177 euros, and that includes a cabin, all to myself of course. At least I hope I'm not sharing. And there's our ferry, otherwise known as the Stockholm Crash. Please let this be okay, because like I say, I've got to come back again. I'm not sure if the Viking line goes from this terminal as well, or is this just for the Talink Silja? Yeah, it's called Talink Silja. I take it they're just the same company now. It certainly looks like a lovely big modern terminal though. And of course very clean. It's packed down there. Maybe it's not even boarding time yet. Now I've got a QR code, but I still need to check in at one of these machines, so let's get that done right now. That'll be me. Check in. I like the wee spinny propeller. Check in completed, that was easy. And this is for the full voyage. It looks like I've got the same cabin both ways, which would be good because that would mean I could leave my bag in there. Well, I've got, what's it, like 5 hours in Helsinki. So let's join the hordes and get on this ship. Silja Line is the official sea carrier of Santa Claus. I did not know that. Quick look at the bow and the stern. And let's get aboard. very first thing you see when you step aboard is something I've never seen on a ferry before, and that's the promenade. And all of these windows, they're cabins, so you can have a view of the promenade, or you can have a sea view, or you can have what I've got, nothing. That's actually quite cool, isn't it? Of course, the cynic in me is just saying this is a money-making operation. It's shops and cafes, restaurants, just like a mall in a way, isn't it? But I like it. I'm getting a bit distracted though. I think the first thing I should do is go and find my cabin, and then I've got loads of time, believe me, to Helsinki and back to explore this ship. So we are looking for deck number 2, down beside all the chains and the anchors. It's a lovely ship, I like the carpets. This is hilarious, we're still only on deck 5, we need to go beyond where the cars are parked. I'm down there. I think I'll be below the sea line, hope we don't sink. See all the trucks there, but I still go down. Only the very best cabin for you, dear viewer. Right, where are we going? 2055, this way. Do I want this? We're in. Massively basic, but I kind of like it. So this is a cabin tour that is not going to take too long. As you can see, this is a 4-person cabin. I'm glad I've got it to myself. Just got the one bed out for me, but the other 3 are folded away. We have got a desk with a hairdryer. Got a stool. That's the ladders to get up to the higher levels. Just regular European sockets. Anything beside the bed? I don't think so. So that's why it's good that I brought a very long iPhone cable. In fact, let me just stick my bag up here. And are you ready for the best bit? Prepare yourself. Look at the colour of my bathroom. Well, shower room, you know what I mean. Toilet down, please. What shade of pink is that? Have we got anything else apart from those stains in the bed? Yes. Temperature control. And I hope it works, because I'm putting it down to the lowest setting. Aye, there's definitely something coming out of there. Oh yeah, and my open wardrobe, which I don't need for my 2 t-shirts, that's all I've got. And a couple of magazines. And that is that. How am I looking? I was up at 3 o'clock this morning. If you'd like to see my journey here, that'll be the next video. This top cover's coming off straight away though, it looks disgusting. It actually makes you think, do they ever clean these? And underneath, that looks a bit better. And the only supplies I've got is my wee bashed up sad water bottle. And finally we've got a Filson hook. In terms of value though, I think this is fantastic. You've got 2 nights accommodation, you've got passage to and from another country, you've got about 4 or 5 hours in Helsinki when you get there, and you've got one of the most scenic routes anywhere in Europe. So for €177, come on, that's a bargain. We're due to leave in about half an hour, so there's only one thing for it. Let's get out on deck. Can we go out this way? Yes, we can. Hey, this is reminding me a bit of Queen Mary 2. All those walks would go on round the decks to burn off all that food. Wow, I like this. Is this the bow? That is some view, isn't it? And although the port of Stockholm itself is nothing really to write home about, once we start weaving our way out through all the islands, it should be spectacular. So if the weather holds out, we've certainly got the daylight for it, it should be a fun crossing. Just trying to work out where we boarded. It wasn't that one, it must have been that one over there. And there's all the boats that we don't want to be using. One of the things I noticed is all this safety equipment is so well maintained. There's no rust on this ship. And I'm just looking down at this skip, it's full of mattresses. I wonder if they're out the cabins. That's a good sign if they replace them regular. Yeah, that's exactly where we came on board. And boarding should officially be closed now, about 10 minutes ago. For now anyway, that's as far aft as we can go. They might open this up once we depart, but at first glance deck space is actually really good. I always get freaked out by how high up we are, and maybe we can go even higher. What does it say here? Yes, deck 12, the sun deck. Let's go for it. Thank you. Oh, this is fantastic. I was about to say the deck down the stairs, that's a bit like deck 7 on Queen Mary 2, but I've got to stop comparing ferries and ocean liners. That's just not fair, is it? And there's where the dogs do what they've got to do. I'm still getting confused if I'm at the bow or the stern. I think this is the stern. Everyone getting ready for that departure. You might not be able to see it, but just over my shoulder we've got an indoor area that's got 3 or 4 massive jacuzzis. I can't film it for obvious reasons, but every single one of them is jam-packed full. It's like human soup. Just as well I didn't bring my swimming trunks, eh? Let's wander up towards the bow. Oh, and I might even get one of these for departure. An Aperol Spritz. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I've earned it. First of all though, where do these stairs go? Don't know if I'm allowed up here. Oh wow, look at that. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Despite the number of people in this ferry, there really is room for everyone. And I just noticed we're moving. I do like all the plants they put everywhere. Are they real? I think they are. And aye, that's the bow in front of us, so we're reversing out of port. Wow, what a view that is. You just don't get deck access like this on any other ferry I've been on.
Bästa passagerare, vi ber er observera följande gällande säkerheten och trivseln under fartygsresan. När ni hör det allmänna nödlarmet ska ni genast förflytta er till närmaste samlingsstation. Utrymningsvägarna är försedda med belyst utrustning, finns på däck 5 och 7 på
These high-rise flats behind me, that could be the scene from any urban area in any big city, couldn't it? But what a setting they've got.
Please pay attention to the instructions given by the crew. Life jackets located at the essentials case. Avoid passing through.
It's getting a bit busy up the boat.
Closing doors. Always make sure that your cabin door is locked.
Hey, can I have an Aperol Spritz, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Beautiful, thank you very much. And let's be honest, when you've got views like that, 12 euros for a drink isn't too bad. Oh, and that's a proper drink, I tell you. Where did it all go? Sad times. They've got a DJ around the corner. Wow, that's some view. Of course, the windier it gets up here, the quieter it gets. I wouldn't bet against it just being me at some point this evening, but the views are just incredible. All these lucky people with their houses right on the shore, their own little private jetties and their boats. Paradise. Oh, and look at that one, it's a beauty. If I won the lottery, I'd love a place over here, but I'm not sure they'd have me. I'll take that one. Karaoke? Yes, please. Steve Marsh singing the hits of Taylor Swift. I thought it'd be a bit busier up here now. Not many people have found it. We keep passing these little islands and there must be thousands of them, and they're all just perfection. They've got little lighthouses, private jetties, wooden buildings, colourful flags. I'd love to know the story. Are these like holiday homes, or do people actually live there? What a thought. And as you can see here, some of them are absolutely tiny. And some of these islands look like they might be uninhabited. How cool it would be to camp there, eh? It really is the stuff of dreams. There must be some amazing Swedish YouTubers. I think I need to go back inside for two main reasons. Number one, if I stay out here I'll just end up filming everything and the edit will be a nightmare. And number two, I'm hungry. Hold on a moment though, I think I can see the Viking line just behind this island. Everything's open for business now. Loads of stuff in the programme. Oh, what's this place here? There's a queue. It's always a good sign, isn't it? I feel like I need something from a wall. There's certainly plenty to choose from. Maybe a patch. So is Silja Line, is it finished, is it? Oh, now we're talking. Look at all the merch. I want it all. Aye, you as well. I better go to the till, this is getting out of hand. Oh, a bag. Aye, I think I will go to Fast Lane for some food. There's burgers, fish and chips, but I think meatballs, that's what I've got to go for, isn't it? €16. That queue's still big though. Yeah, I'll just drop my souvenirs off at the cabin first. I mean, the queue might be bigger when I go back. That's the chance I take. There's loads of choices though. Oh, a wee coffee shop. And there's even a pub at the end. That's your prices. I'm not sure what those sizes are to be honest. Well, bottle, $6.90. Come on, this is one cool ship, isn't it? I saw this place and I just had to come back outside again. What is it? An old fort or something? It's just a voyage of distractions. I knew it'd be like this. It's so funny when I come back down to my level, it just doesn't look like a public area at all. Look at that big door. I don't think that's my cabin. In fact, we're still only in 3. I've still got one to go. Not this way. I think I need to go further forward. Look, there's not many of us down in the bilges, is there? As I look for my cabin, I've found the Grand Buffet. This is one of the places that you could book in advance with your ticket, but it's €50 to get in, 50. I don't think I'm going to eat €50 worth of food tonight. I'm not that hungry. That's a wee peek at it there. You see, I'm not lying, €50. That's a step too far, I think. Oh no, I got all the way down to my cabin, my card's not working. I didn't have it next to anything. Back up the stair we go. Oh, that's a tiring problem. This time, come on. No. Oh, you're joking. I don't believe this. Back up we go again. Another 5 decks. I could wait for the lift, of course, but it takes ages. Give us a green.
No.
No. Well, it looks like my cabin door is broken. He gave me a new card, that one didn't work either, so he came down with me, used his MasterCard, and that's the only thing that got me in. So someone's going to come and fix it, so I'll just wait here in the meantime. It's a wee bit quiet and depressing sitting here on my own. I want to go and get my dinner. This is really difficult. I sat down, in fact I lay down waiting for my door to be fixed. He came, he fixed the door, but now I don't want to get up again. I was up at 3 o'clock this morning to start this journey, and that'll be in the next video, but I really need to go for something to eat, don't I? 10 to 7. I can grab something to eat, have a nap, and then go outside again maybe around about 11 o'clock, midnight, and see if it's still light outside. That's the plan. Will it happen? Who knows? Let's go. I'm scared to close that door now in case it doesn't open again. And meanwhile outside it's just more beautiful islands and sunny weather. Goes on forever. Yep, I think I'm almost awake enough to be able to eat all this with no problem at all. Looks good, doesn't it? And I'm starving. I really don't need to say anything. You know what my review is, don't you? Just give me anything soaked in lingonberries and I'll be happy. I think you'll agree that was a successful mission. You see, before I came on board I had this worry that maybe the buffet restaurant was the only place you could go and I'd have to spend 50 euros even though you don't want to eat 50 euros worth of food, but there are so many places on the promenade here, spoilt for choice. And I'm thinking as well, that means when I come for breakfast tomorrow, I won't go to the buffet for breakfast. I'll just come up here, grab like a coffee and a croissant or something. That'll keep me going. If there's one place to re-energise yourself after dinner, of course it's not those beautiful views outside. It's the tax-free superstore. Let's go. Of course I'm not buying anything, I've got no room in my bag. Just going for a look. Wow, it is huge. It's like a department store in here. But you know what, there's nothing I'd want. I'm not getting excited about this place. I can't even tell you if the prices are good. I don't even know what half this stuff is. Geez, oh, it just keeps going. Although this has got my interest. Favourite chocolate in the world. I love it. If you go a bit wild with all these cases of duty-free beer, you can buy a beer trolley. Now that is pro-level beer drinking, isn't it? Beautiful bottles. Assess my thoughts in the cabin. It's not depressing at all. It's an oasis of calm, so I'm going to have a nap right now. It is almost 7:45, around about 11:45 tonight. We'll arrive at our intermediate stop, which is the island group that lies between Sweden and Finland. I'm smiling because I can't remember what it's called. Let me know in the comments below. There might still be a bit of light in the sky at that time, so we'll go out on deck and see what it's like, but for now, good night. I've had maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours sleep. It's quite noisy in the cabin. You can hear all the neighbours upstairs as well. So I had my headphones in, but I did manage to sleep, and then I was just relaxing on the bed, and I suddenly thought, I don't know if ship's time is Swedish time or Finnish time, because if it's Finnish time, that's another hour ahead, which means we'll be getting into that stop in about 20 minutes. We'd better go and have a look. Don't forget the cards. Only one of those works. I can't remember which it was. Do I need a jacket? There's a question. Spare battery, and I think that's us. Aye, a lot of the noise is coming from kids just jumping about. I get it, they'll be excited to be on a ship, but it's not very nice when you're their neighbour. Right, let's go. Oh, you get a good workout on the ship.
This is the front part of the ship on deck 5.
I'm so glad I remembered that time difference, because that is us arriving. Little lighthouse over there. Aye, so it's hard to believe it's just gone 10:30 Swedish time, but we're now in Finnish time, so it's 11:30. Look at the light. And I don't mean these lights. You know what? I think we should go up the stairs right to the top for this arrival. That's a cool lift ride, isn't it? Oh no, they've locked it. No way. This is somewhere I've always wanted to come, even though I don't remember the island's name. But I'll be honest with you, when I stepped outside, we could have been in Stockholm. It looked exactly the same. I do still want to come here though. And I mean properly come here, not just docking in the ferry. There's a tall ship over there. I wonder if that'll be coming to Aberdeen next month. What a beautiful evening. Well, it's not even evening, is it? It's night. We can have a wee peek in through the window at the jacuzzis now they're empty. But even when they're open, it's a bit busy for me in there. And meanwhile inside, let's have a look. New York. So that's the karaoke. Suddenly I'm too scared to do it, okay? I think I would need virtually nobody to be watching. Well, to be honest, Steve, they wouldn't be watching for very long. And that's us moving again. We must have been docked there for somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes. It really was that quick. Someone's left me a gift. Do you know how much 3 beers would cost on this ship? Hi, Seagull. There's all the officers, the master. And this is of course where all those Finnish names and words just absolutely throw me. How would you say that? Come on. It's some language, isn't it? Imagine trying to learn Finnish as a non-native speaker. No chance. Even after midnight you can still pick up some snacks. Some pretty fine looking snacks at that. And there's either a bit of movement in the ship now, or I'm very drunk, and believe me, I've only had that one Aperol Spritz, and that was about 6 hours ago. And I am not going to top it up in the sea pub. I'm going to my bed. Let's go. Good morning, that's us just about an hour and a half out of Helsinki now. I can actually see it off in the distance, but it's further than I can zoom in even with my phone camera, so nothing to see at the moment. That's one of the problems with a cabin with no window. You can't peek out in the morning to see where you are. Another thing we have to talk about is aircon. Now of course there's no fresh air in the cabin, aircon's all you've got. The aircon is very good to be fair, but it tends to give me a bit of a stuffy nose and I don't sleep too well. So I've had maybe 4 or 5 hours at the most, but that should keep me going today. Maybe we should go and get a coffee. Something I can show you though is one of the ferries that's crossing from Tallinn to Helsinki at the moment. They go back and forward all day. I've been distracted by this big map. Or we're at sea, I should call it a chart, shouldn't I? So we left Stockholm yesterday all the way to the islands, and then if we follow the lights, that's our current position now, and there's Helsinki. And the wee lighthouses. This little coffee shop's just opening now, so we'll go in here. So for breakfast I've got a croissant and I've got a yoghurt with muesli and a cappuccino that's going to be delivered to me, and that was a total of €11.80. I don't think that's too bad, you know. And there's my wee cappuccino, that's the thing I need most, I tell you. It has to be said, this croissant is amazing. You know, I'd say actually that's my biggest tip from the whole crossing. Avoid the buffet dinner and breakfast they'll try to sell you at time of booking, and just eat as you go. It's going to be cheaper and you'll get plenty enough food. No way, I can't believe I've just found this. They've got a whole stage set up. That's amazing. This is a very impressive ferry. I'll try and come back in here tonight if there's something on. What would you have? A creme caramel, a rhubarb spritz, a strawberry Collins, or a blueberry lemonade? Just let me know, next round's on me. Alright, back down to the cabin. The great thing of course is I don't need to pack up because that cabin's going to be mine for the return journey as well. I just need to decide what I'm going to take with me into Helsinki. I don't need much, I'll only be there for like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, it's so nice and cool in here. I just wish the aircon didn't affect me so badly.
Dear passengers, we will be arriving in Helsinki in about 30 minutes. We would like to remind our cruise passengers to return to the ship in good time.
That's the departure point, the queues are building. I think I'll just wait a wee while. Yeah, I'm not in any hurry to be honest. I'm not going to be doing much in Helsinki, so I'll just hang about till everyone's off. Oh, look at the wee island. And can you recognise that? That's where Alicia went that day I wasn't well. And she made a fantastic wee video. If you haven't seen it, check it out, it's on the channel. The weather forecast promised me sun and 20 degrees. I think we'll be lucky to see either today. So welcome to a very damp Helsinki, Finland. That was the Silja Serenade. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't worry, the video's not quite finished yet. I've still got the return overnight crossing back to Stockholm, but that'll be a more relaxed affair. I don't think I'm going to film as much. If I do anything though, you'll be the first to see it. Now I've got 4 hours or so to go and explore in the rain. See you in a bit. Welcome back to the ferry. The weather's still stinking, so let's get on board. I chose the worst possible time for the 20-minute walk back to the terminal. As soon as I'm here, it's drying up again. Typical. No roller skates. Now, I'm very early, but I'm guessing we can just walk back onto the ferry straight away. Maybe not. Thanks, mate. That's really cool. Boarding doesn't start for another hour and 15 minutes. But as a cruise passenger, like going from Stockholm and back again, you can just go on at any time. Feel like a VIP. Welcome back. It started absolutely chucking it down just as we're about to depart Helsinki. Could see it coming for a while, to be honest. We just had what I'd describe as a very different departure from Helsinki, so I'll put it together in a wee montage and drop it in right now. Enjoy. And that's us well on our way, but I think I'll be spending most of this crossing inside. Aye, not the nicest. I'm not overly hungry this evening. I had a big lunch in Helsinki, so I've just gone for this chicken wrap. And I didn't just buy it because it's 50% off, but that certainly helped. And I got a coffee as well. I was going to say it's too late for a coffee, but I've put my watch back to Stockholm time. So it's only 7:30, it's acceptable. But it is very quiet at the coffee shop this evening. Must be the quietest place in the ship.
I'm ready. Miko is ready over there. Our dancers are ready. So give a big, big, big hand and big welcome for Dance Factory.
The show is very good and there's loads of entertainment on board, but come on, this is more my thing, isn't it? Nah, who am I kidding? Oh, it's wild out there. Tell you what, the prices in here are really good. Do you see these? You get 24 for 30 euros. They're selling these for 6.50 up the stair each. What's the most expensive thing I can find? Well, this bottle here, that's just over 3 grand. Or you can get a miniature for 700, that's no bad. Funny thing is, I bet I wouldn't even like it. Well, this could be the winner. A bottle of Macallan 30-year-old, 4,500. But not a bottle of Bucky to be found anywhere. Has anyone tried Dubai chocolate? Let me know in the comments. This seems to be all the rage at the moment. Oh, and these are amazing. They're like fruit jellies. I've had those before. And there's even a duty-free section for your duck. Like I was saying, I'm not hungry at all. To be honest, this just looked too good. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. It's so rich. I find myself addicted to these little shots as well. I have one every day. Lemon and ginger. That's me for the night. It's time to hold my breath again because we're under the waterline. My jokes are wasted on you. I'm going to watch some YouTube, have an early night, and I'll see you in the morning. I told you the return would be more relaxed. What a beautiful morning. That's energised me. I didn't sleep well last night. Yeah, so last night wasn't great for sleep. I mean, I got to sleep no problem, but then about 2 AM finish time, some guys turned up in the corridor right outside my cabin, and they were very loud. I don't know what they were saying, but I could hear everything, and of course that woke me up. I let it slide at first because I thought, oh, they're just going back to their cabins, it'll be 5 minutes, but no, this went on for over half an hour. With hindsight, I wish I'd kind of gone out and politely asked them to shut up, but I didn't, and that was me awake. And then I got it in my head, we're on deck 2, either on or under the waterline. If this ship capsizes, there's no way out, and I just had that in my head, and that was the end of sleeping for Steve, so good morning. So breakfast this morning is a mango and pineapple smoothie, and when you can't choose between a croissant and a Danish, you get both. Cheers, guys. Oh boy, that is good. As you can see, I'm eating outside this morning. You know what I mean.
Bästa passagerare, vi anländer till Stockholm om cirka 30 minuter. Landstigningen sker på däck 7 i mitten av fartyget.
Right, time to go and get the bag, I suppose. And I would say after, what, 30 odd hours on board, I'm ready to leave. Once again though, I'm not leaving with the first wave. I can wait. Still got to get my way to the cabin, of course. Goodbye cabin, it was emotional. Everyone's queuing up in the promenade to leave, and I'm going to do something very sneaky. Sorry about this. Oh, that was bad, wasn't it? So we're back where it all started. What did you think about that? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thank you. See you in the next one.